What the fuck is up, my britches? Happy Friday. And tonight we're going to talk all about my Sephora recommendations. I tried to film this today, complete shit show. So I figure I wanted this up before the day before the sale starts. I have a lot of shit to talk about. Let's do this. Yes, girl. So I want to share this really quick. See what kind of britches we can get on here tonight. And a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about makeup-wise is on my face right now. And I'm going to talk about, let's see, skincare, hair care, fragrance, and makeup. What's up, girl? How you doing? How's everybody doing on this Friday evening? I'm going to make sure I share this to my Twitter. And then we'll get into all the dirty details. And after the fact, like if you're watching this back, I'm going to leave timestamps down below. It might not be until Sunday for the timestamps, but I'll try to do it tonight after I get done, depending on how long this takes, because I'm telling you, we got a lot of shit to talk about. Because normally when I do these videos, I talk about them, like only the products that I would purchase from Sephora, because I'm so specific on where I shop. And like if I have, just so you guys can understand where I come from, if I could buy something at Ulta or at a retailer that has sales more frequently or something like that, I always buy them elsewhere. Especially Ulta. Like if a brand is available at Ulta, I always buy it there because I like their point system better. But I know for some people, especially like Canadians, Sephora is the most realistic place for you to buy things, at least by my understanding, because I don't know, it's easily accessible. Their term policy is pretty good. So I figure I'm gonna talk about everything. So it's gonna be a long video. If you're watching the playback, up it to like 1.5 to 2. I don't know if it's percent or whatever, but speed up the playback because this is gonna be a long video. Hi, everybody. What's up, everybody? Oh, I see Morgan. What's up, girl? I can't wait until Ulta comes to Canada. I know. It's so good. But there's like, my entire life will be made when Hourglass is available at Ulta. That needs to happen. Okay, let me share this to my Twitter before I keep forgetting. And then we'll get into everything. I'm going to start with skincare first. I'll do skincare because I'll pretty much blow through skincare, hair care, and like fragrance, and then makeup's where I'm going to take the longest for sure. So I'm tweeting right now. You guys can feel free to share as well if you guys want to know recommendations. And if you guys have recommendations too, share them on this live stream. Sephora's point system kind of blows. It's getting better. Like I like it a lot more now than it was before. And I'm sorry if you guys don't love these live streams, but they're just insanely helpful for me and my schedule. Because like I said, I sat down to film this. I was a hot ass mess trying to film it. And then I got thinking about it. I'm like, the sale starts like next week. So I'm going to leave all the dates and stuff down below. I believe this is only for like VIBs and Rouge members, which I'm a Rouge. And then you get 15 or 20% off depending on what your status is. And then I haven't seen anything about if Beauty Insiders actually get to take advantage of the sale. But if you're not already a member at Sephora, you need to be. And then you obviously need to use Rakuten to get that online cash back, bitches. Shepherd's Drug Mart has an amazing point system. See, we don't have that here. I love the live streams. It's better than nothing. I know. That's where I'm like, I figure if anything, I think a lot of videos honestly are more beneficial because then it's like we could talk about it. Versus, I don't know, like some, like especially tutorials. I feel like they're helpful if it's sped up. But now that we have like the play, you could speed up the playback. Like it's the best of both worlds. We haven't got, I know, I never get emails from Sephora either. All right, so I'm going to start with skincare first. This coat, we'll see how long this lasts. Tell me how cute this romper is right now. $4 at H&M. You're welcome. It's so cute. This is the same outfit I was wearing in one of my Instagram posts. Love the real-time videos. I love them too. I think they're so much more fun. We got to turn that on silent. So let's start with skincare. And I'm going to try to go in the order that I would typically apply everything. So I'm going to start with my cleanser. Purity Made Simple. This is my jam. But typically I buy this at like Philosophy online because they always, or not always, every so often they have like buy one, get one free. So I'll actually get the big bottle of it that has a pump on it. And then I'll buy one of those and get the other one free. And then I just fill this bottle. But this you can get at Sephora. And then when I use this, I always use my Foreo, my Luna Mini 2. This is a game changer. Like I can always tell the difference with my skin when I use this and when I don't. It just really helps get everything in there. Oh my God, I forgot my cleansing oil. Cleansing oil is the Tatcha cleansing oil. That's my favorite. That's a highly recommended product, but I don't have one like with me right now. But I would go in with that first, and then I would go in with this. But in the case I'm not wearing makeup, I typically don't double cleanse. I break out when I don't use my Foreo. Is it Foreo or Foreo? I don't know. How often do you use your Luna? I use this every single day and every single night. In some cases, I forget to use it because I have to like bounce it back and forth, because if I'm in the morning, I wash my face in the shower. If I don't put it on top of my shower after I'm done using it the night before, I forget, but I always can tell a difference when I use it. This is balls expensive, but these are also available at Ulta. So if you have Ulta, buy it at Ulta. This, I always encourage people to buy it at Philosophy Online because of that buy one, get one free. But if you're in a pinch, you need a cleanser, these two I highly recommend. Now we'll move on to my my AHA. This is for nighttime. So this is what helps with my texture. I never would have bought this if it didn't come in my BoxyCharm, and this is why I love BoxyCharm, because it really just puts me out of my realm for like brands and stuff that I would typically use. So this is the Farmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. This has been a game changer for like my texture on my forehead. It honestly reminds me a lot of the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, but I believe this is less expensive and it's more effective, at least for me. I love that I just went word. Yes, girl. So I really love this for my texture especially. And then since we're on the subject of texture, and when I say that, I mean like on my forehead, you know how like sand, gravel that has like the texture? My forehead has that. So whenever I'm having texture issues, you guys have heard me talk about this so much. If you're not familiar with my channel, Sakari Babyfacial from Drunk Elephant. This is a face mask that I use for like 10 minutes. Or if you have like an event coming up or something, put this on like 20 minutes before you do your makeup. This makes an instant difference. Whereas this, like the Farmacy, I feel like is better like as you use it over time. Whereas the Babyfacial, it's like you get an instant difference. So I'll usually go in with this like probably like once a week. I just used it last night. Fucking love it. Or no, I didn't use this last night. I used this 2 or 3 nights ago. I used a different face mask last night. But with the Babyfacial, the Drunk Elephant Luxury Marula facial oil is the tits when it comes to a facial oil. Whether you're dry skin or like this little combo right here is everything for my skin, because I have combo skin, so it's like my T-zone is oily, but the outer perimeter is like I would say normal. But in the winter time especially, like that's the type of stuff that I'm going to be buying, is like getting ready for fall winter. So this especially, like if you're dry skin, this oil is bomb. And I always buy the $40 bottle because it will last me up until the next sale. So they have like a mini, I think they have a mini trial size. And if you buy the Babyfacial, you get like a trial size of this, just because they're like a dynamic duo. I've talked about this so many times. I love this. I love Drunk Elephant. Some of their products are, I don't know, like so everybody raves about the, what is it? It's got the pink top. I don't like that. That's like, there's some products that don't work at all for me from Drunk Elephant, but then there's products like that that I fucking love. I feel like Drunk Elephant has a great brand, but way too pricey. I feel like though, with skincare, you get what you pay for. Like I will try to use like drugstore skincare and I can't. Like my face just doesn't have it. If you're paying, in most cases, top dollar for like skincare, it's because the ingredients are better for your skin. At least that's my experience and that's my just preference. Like I will spend my money on high-end skincare and then I'll spend my money with like drugstore makeup, if that makes sense. I have so much in my cart right now. For real. Hi Alexia, what's up, girl? Yeah, I don't like the Electro moisturizer either. I'm too oily. I keep wanting to try the one with like it's got like an aqua or like a teal top. I keep wanting to try that one. Everyone resists the Sephora credit card tempt. For real. Protini, the green top one is bomb. That's the one I think I want to try. I keep eyeing it, but I keep going back to this damn Tatcha Dewy skin cream, or what is it? Yeah, the Dewy skin cream. This stuff's fucking bomb. I love this stuff so much, and I love the smell of Tatcha products. Oh, I love it so freaking much. If you smell really any Tatcha product, they all smell remotely the same. Oh my God, this stuff I never thought I would use because I never liked it to look dewy or oily. This is a game changer. It's so hydrating on my skin. I fucking love it. And I feel like this gives you like almost like the Tatcha, was it the silk canvas, how it gives you like that, it's almost like face tune, like it blurs somewhat. Oh my God, I noticed such a big difference, and I love the fact that you don't have to use a lot of this. Like the smallest amount goes like such a long way. I highly recommend this. This is my second one, and I'm going to be buying a third one because I'm almost down to the bottom. I fucking love this stuff. Let's see, this shit is amazing. Yes, it's so good. And the packaging is so cute. I know, I love that it has like the little spatula too, so you don't have to keep dipping your finger in there. And this is the perfect way to monitor how much you're using, because I'm telling you, one little scoop is all that you need with this Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This stuff's fucking bomb. And like I said, I have combo skin, and this works for me to use that daytime or nighttime. I use this both. I use it daytime and nighttime. I do notice, like, I have to do my hair first before I use this, because my hair will stick to my face, because it's not like my skin sucks it up. It's just, it makes my skin feel so fucking good. Oh my God, Alexia, let me know what you think of it, because I love it so much, and I never thought that. The packaging is so smart. I know, I feel like Tatcha just really takes the time and just, they do everything right. Like, I feel like Tatcha is like the Hourglass of skincare. You know what I mean? Like, for me, Hourglass is like the top dog. I fucking love Hourglass. You're going to see a lot of it coming here soon. I just feel like Tatcha, they're like innovative. They invest their money in the product. They really invest in their products. You know what I mean? Like, they're not pumping out new products all the time. They're taking the time to develop these amazing products. Like, everything I've ever used from Tatcha, I love, especially the Dewy Skin Cream and the cleansing oil is so good. I will donate some of my oil to my dry skin babes. The struggle is real. I love it. Let's see. It comes with a special, but I've completely separate. I lose that shit. I know, right? I started to read your comment, and then I got squirrel. I can't be trusted with 1 inch. I love it. All right, so we talked about the moisturizer. I want to talk about these Peace Out Acne Healing Dots. If you have like blemishes, I got a little friend over here that this is getting one of these tonight. These are so fucking amazing. They are not abrasive on the skin. Usually with like spot treatments, they tend to really dry out the area that you apply it to. Like, I used to use the Mario Badescu drying lotion, I think was the name of it. These are a fucking game changer. And I think this is $20. This brand also has like pore strips, almost like the Biore strips. They have those. They have eye patches, and they also have the dark spots. These are the standout products for me, but they do have like a variety pack. I'll, if I remember after, I'll leave it linked down below. But they have a variety pack where you could try a bunch of different stuff. I think it's like 25 or 35 maybe dollars, but it has these in there. It has the pore strips, and it has the eye patches as well. I bought that, and these are still, to me, like, their standout product. I like cannot be without these. I fucking love these. They work. I know they work so good, and I love the fact that you apply it, and it's like you don't notice anything, but when you wake up, you almost like, it feels like it sucks the blemish out of your skin. Does anybody else feel that way? That's totally not how it works, but it's like you can actually see it on the dot. I fucking love it. It's so cool. So I put one of those on. If I'm using these though, I don't apply my skincare underneath it because it will move all over. So I'll just apply this right directly to my skin, and I'll do my skincare around it. So that's a little piece of advice for these Peace Out Acne Healing Dots. They did send these ones to me, but I've bought them, I think, twice now, and I will not be without these because I love them. Oh, I'm out of breath. Holy shit. I've tried the dots from Walmart. I need to try this. These are so good. I fucking love them. If you guys try any of this stuff, please let us know in the comments what you guys think about it after the fact. Oh my God, I'm knocking everything over. What's next for skincare? We'll talk about a couple face masks. I don't know how the fuck I don't hear anybody talk about this. I mentioned it in my Best of Beauty 2018 video. I mentioned it in previous Sephora favorites or like Sephora recommendations. The Origins Dragon Fruit Brightening Superfruit Mask. I fucking love this mask so much because it's got like little dragon fruit beads in it. So it's like, it gives you that exfoliating feeling. Like when you take it off, you like almost like massage it and it feels like it's exfoliating, but it's so hydrating on the skin. And speaking of hydrating, the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. Everybody add at least the mini of that to your cart. If you have dry skin, problematic skin, like when I travel, if you travel a lot, when I traveled, that was like the saving grace for my skincare. And it was my favorite thing to do with it is put it underneath my eyes because I have like fine lines and wrinkles. Oh my God, you'll thank me later. And I would say get the Mindy to try it. I think I'm going to get the full size this time because I fucking love that mask. Between this mask, the Origins one, and the, the Summer Fridays Jet Lag mask, those are like the only, you don't need both. Let's just be honest. I fucking love both of them though. They're so good. I haven't tried that orange matte. I know I don't hear anybody ever talk about this, and I'm like, it's so good. I don't know how people don't talk about it. And then the next one is going to be the Ole Henrikson or Ole Henrik. I don't know how to say it. Ole Henrikson Cold Plunge Pore Mask. I like this one for my nose. I like it for especially like over here. I always break out over here. So if I'm having breakouts, blackheads, anything like that, boom. I like this one because you think of like clay masks, you think of Glam Glow. Those are so abrasive on my skin. Even the L'Oreal ones, like I've tried those ones, they're so abrasive on my skin and they're so drying on my skin. This one's not like that. This one still has that clay mask effect. The color of it, I love. And then it's got that cooling sensation. So I feel like even if you have redness, it'll help with that cooling. Oh my God, I love this though. I like it though because it's that clay mask. It helps just detox your skin, but it doesn't make your skin feel dry as fuck. You know what I mean? So I really love this mask. I love that it's not super intense, and I live for a good cooling sensation. Let's just be honest. Am I missing comments or is nobody commenting? No, nobody's commenting. You guys don't love me. I'm just kidding. Let's talk about some lip. These are so good. The Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer, Balm.com. The only thing that I don't like about this is it has like a floral scent / you could like taste it because it's so fragrant. At least that's what I noticed. I heard Makeup by Cheryl. She was the one that made me buy this. She like make me, but she talks about it so much, so I bought it. But she always was talking about this, and she said she doesn't get that vibe from it, but I do. So I don't know if it was like a batch thing or whatever. I love the formula of it though, but this is my number one, the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. You don't need this and the lip sleeping mask. This is all you need. I like the packaging on this better because it's just easy. It smells so good. I did notice the lip sleeping mask, they brought back vanilla and apple. So if you've been eyeing that, I still highly recommend that, but I love this more because it's like purse worthy. You know what I mean? It's so good. It smells like pear. And then the only one of these that I don't like is the peach one. I just don't like the smell of that. I still love you. I need a good lip product for my hospital stay. Girl, this is so fucking bomb. It's so good. All day, every day. Never saw this one. Might have to try it. I'm telling you, like, I think the formulas of them are very similar. The lip sleeping mask, I feel like might be a little bit thicker, but I don't think you need both. I use this morning and night, and it's amazing. And I love the pear. I might get the apple of the lip sleeping mask, but I don't think you need both. I need to get another one of these though because they're bomb. But I have seen Laneige has like 30% off every so often. Hello everyone, what's up? I wish everybody's names were like normal on here. Oh, I didn't like the Balm at all compared to the sleeping mask. Oh, really? I love it. See, that's where like these are so cool because we get everybody's different opinions. You're listing all this right, Brett. I will after. I probably won't tomorrow because I have a wedding tomorrow, but we'll see how late I'm up tonight, and we'll see how late I'm on here. If I have time tonight, I'll do it tonight. Does the sleeping mask make anyone's lips feel dry? No, it didn't do it to me. I really like the sleeping mask, but I honestly like this better just because I like the packaging better. I feel like the formula of it is so good, and it's day and nighttime worthy, so I really like that. Hand cream. Since we're getting into like drier months, or we're going to be, the Loccitane, what is this, the dry skin hand cream. I love this stuff. A very little bit goes a long way. I'm going to actually put some on right now. I don't love the scent of this. It smells like baby, like almost like baby powder or something like that. I don't love the smell of it, but I love how hydrating it is on my hand. And then I put one of these in here just to really get everything out. I do the same thing with my Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. Like anything that comes in packaging like this, I get one of these at you can get these at Sally's or beauty supply stores or wherever. it just helps you get everything out. I think you could even use these on like toothpastes. But I really like this hand cream. I've talked about it I feel like I've had that bottle for a long time. I love the lip seeking mask or just straight up Coco. Yes, girl. I like the lip balm, but it definitely is not the sleeping mask in my opinion. More of a gloss for me. See, I love it. Everyone's so different. I know, right? You can call me princess. It's easier. Yes, princess. All right, so let's get into, you guys all knew this was coming. The Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. I never buy this at Sephora though, unless I buy it in a kit, because Sol de Janeiro, let's talk about Sol de Janeiro's customer service, okay? I usually order from their website. They text me. They're like, hey, this is Maria from Sol de Janeiro. We have 25% off, like personal messages. And it's not personal, I shouldn't say that. It's like automated messages, like when they have sales going on. So I feel like that is a better place to purchase Sol de Janeiro. But I love the Bum Bum Cream. They need to make a Coco Cabana cream formula with this scent though. I love the Coco Cabana cream for like fall, winter, because it has, some people say like a buttered popcorn scent to it. I think it has like a warm toasted coconut scent to it, but spring and summer, this is my jam. Fall and winter, the Coco Cabana is my fucking jam. I love that stuff. It's just a scent of it though. And I really love the Kiehl's Creme de Corps, the body lotion. That stuff's bomb too. I can't like talk about this without smelling it. It smells so good. My coconut via. I know. I freaking love it. If you look, they just changed the Cabana scent and no, they better not have. That's such a good formula. I'll have to try it again though. I didn't hear that. We'll have to try it, but I wish that they'd made this scent with the Coco Cabana formula because I like how it's like the water gel. I love it because it stays on my skin better. Like this, it dries. I don't know if it's like my skin absorb it so quickly or what, but the Coco Cabana, it's like I feel that shit on my skin all day. It shows their Instagram. They removed the. Oh no, I didn't know that. What a bummer. Does a Coco Cabana smell like Physicians Formula butter? No, it doesn't. It's totally different. Everybody says it smells like buttered popcorn, which even my husband says the same thing. But I smell like warm toasted coconut. That's what I smell. But I can see where the buttered popcorn is a thing. I want to mention these Hum Beauty Sleep supplements. I'm not saying everybody needs to run out and get these. I did this sample pack. These knock me the fuck out. And I work swing shift. I have a really hard time sleeping. Like last night, I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning because I didn't take anything just to see the difference. I've always been a night hawk. This, even Shannon, he's like, what the fuck did you take last night? Because I was knocked out. And the only thing that changed was this. And I took 3 tablets because that's all that came in here. I'm probably going to buy a bottle of this because I do have a hard time sleeping. So again, I'm not saying like go out, it's going to make you sleep. It's melatonin tablets. So I was only confused because I usually take the like, I don't even know the brand. It's like 10 milligram melatonin, the ones you get at like Walmart. I usually will take those and I could fight that sleep off. These, I'm just like, there's no fucking way I could stay up. It knocks me the fuck out. So I had a really good first experience with these. Take my thoughts with a grain of salt, just because I know some people are really weird about supplements, but this is something I did try. I took them 3 times. I work swing shift, so my schedule's crazy fucked up. And I had a really good experience with those. So I do think I'm going to get a bottle of those. And a bottle of these is like $10. So I don't think that's too expensive. I was honestly expecting them to be like 20, 25. Has anyone used the Sol de Janeiro hand cream? I use it all the time, but I'm starting to think it's not very moisturizing. I don't think it's very moisturizing. I think the Loccitane one is way more hydrating than that one is. Same with the foot cream. I don't think the foot cream's that hydrating either. I think it just smells really nice. I even think the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, I don't think it's that hydrating. It just smells really fucking good. I think the Coco Cabana cream, though, that has an amazing formula that's super hydrating, and that's why I really love the Kiehl's Creme de Corpse. I don't have that. I talked about it in one of my empties, I think. I think that's one of the most hydrating lotions I've ever used in my life. Moroccan oil or Caudalie hand creams are the best, in my opinion. I haven't tried either of those. Hi, Manders. I haven't experienced that, Tara. Gets me. Yeah, it's like, it's the set. It's so good. The Caudalie, this just made me think of it. The Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I really love that. We could probably talk about that more when we get into the like setting sprays, but you could use that with skincare too. I used to love that because I had LASIK. What was it? It was January. I think I got LASIK done like 2 years ago, and I have really dry eyes. When I spray that on my face, my eyes feel better, and I get that same similar sensation, not sponsored, from this Gerard Cosmetics Mint Chocolate Chip. This is the only one that makes, I think it's just the mint that makes my eyes feel just like more awake and refreshed. Just a little side note, but that's why I used to purchase that Caudalie Beauty Elixir, because it just made my, like, I would open my eyes and I'm like, oh, it's like so spa-like. It's just a beautiful product, but it's so expensive. And I would fly through it because I would just sit there. I'm like, oh, I just feel so good. It's so nice. And I would fly through it. The Caudalie Elixir or Grape Mist. I used to use the Elixir. Let's see. I typically don't like scented lotions. You might like the Creme de Corps, the one that's in like the pump, not the one that's in the tub. The one that's in the pump I don't think it has a scent to it, and it's so moisturizing on, like, especially my legs is where I always have the issue, because I get like razor bumps like crazy if I shave, and that's like the only thing that ever like moisturized my skin enough. Hi Dan, hi for a new subscriber here watching you guys today. My name's Dan, Australia from down under. Yes. Let's talk about, I think that was all of my skincare. If you guys have questions about any other skincare, if I've tried it or whatever you guys want to conversate about, let me know. I'm going to go into fragrance now. So I personally shop like sales now for my fall winter fragrances. So I'm going to talk about that first. The one that I actually have in my possession, Burberry Brit. I fucking love this. I've been getting this for no shit probably the past 10 years of my life. And I've only been without it once. The first time that I bought this, it was only because it said Brit. That was the only reason why I used to buy this. But then I just fell in love with the fragrance. It's got a more, I would say, unisex smell to it. Like, I love musky scents for fall winter, and this just gives me that vibe. It's not like complete musk, but I'm the worst at describing fragrances, but this would be like one of my top 4 fall winter. And let me butcher this real quick. It's the Vanilla Intense from, it's the brand name. It's the one that Samantha Ravindal raves about all the time. What the frick is the name? I've talked about it in empties. I know somebody knows exactly what scent I'm talking about. What is Atelier Cologne? That's the one. It's I'm totally saying that wrong. Atelier Cologne. I'm going to leave all this in the description box at some point. It'll be before the sale starts. I'll do the description box. You can get like a rollerball, or not. It's not a rollerball. It's like it looks like a rollerball, but it actually has a spray on it. You can get that size, and then I think there's 3 other bottle sizes. Oh my God. If I could pick one perfume for fall, winter for the rest of my life, it would be that one. It smells so good. I'm debating if I want to get the full size or if I want to get the, I don't know, maybe I'll get like the smallest bottle, but I'm looking at the K.Ali, like the Discovery set, because it has all 4 fragrances for like, I think it's like $95, but I love 3 of the 4 of them. So that to me is worth it. That's another one I want to talk about, because I do have like these little, what do you call it? I got these when they first, like this fragrance first came out, K.Ali. This is from Huda Beauty, or it's K.Ali, but it's like Huda is one of the owners of it. I love these, like musk, vanilla, and citrus. Citrus I feel like is better for spring, summer, but vanilla and musk, bitch, oh, these smell so good. But elixir is not my vibe at all. It's very patchouli smell. Like if you're a patchouli lover, that is your fragrance right there. Like I'm going to get, if I keep saying I'm going to get it, I should just get it because I really want it. But if I get it, I'm going to give elixir to my mom because she loves patchouli. Now showing, oh, keychain. Yes, Vanilla Intense. I'm probably saying that so wrong, but I don't even care. Take my mind. I was the same way because everywhere always spells Brittany A-N-Y and I'm N-E-Y. So I'm the same way. I'm with you. I know your pain. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm sure this jacket's going to come off here soon. If you're looking for spring, summer scents, I cannot wear this perfume without getting complimented on it every single time I wear it, especially like if we go out and I'm hugging people. Everybody always comments on this. This is from Bulgari. And then I also have, like, the second one's Bulgari too. So we have Omnia Coral and then Pink Sapphire. I wish, this is like one thing that I liked about filming. We got this engraved in Disney. How fucking cute is that for one? I would choose this one over this one just for my preference. This reminds me a little bit of like Victoria's Secret Very Sexy. Like it's very, very sexy smelling. It's got like a little bit of like fruitiness to it. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so different. It smells so good. The Pink Sapphire, I would say, is more like a fruity. Hold on. How do I want to? It's like kind of tropical, kind of fruity. They're both very different though, but these are so good. I feel like Bulgari slays it when it comes to fragrances, but these are my top two. Omnia Coral is my number one though. Like this would be my number one recommendation if you're looking for a fragrance to wear right now. But if you're looking spring, summer, that Atelier cologne is so fucking good. What is it? Vanilla Intense. That's like my jam. Versus strawberries and champagne is. Oh, they're so good. Let's talk about some hair products. So the first one I don't have, the Briogeo Deep Conditioning Mask. I used to use that all the time. I used to use that as a conditioner, but it's very expensive. I would say to purchase that at Ulta, or not Ulta, Costco. If you have a Costco membership, sometimes they have the big ass tub for like $50. That is exactly where I would purchase that. If you want a life-changing hair product, Olaplex number fucking 3. This stuff is so good. This has made such a difference, especially like blonde hair, hella damaged. This is like the only thing that can do anything for like my dryness. My hair's like starting to break a lot. I don't know if it's because I started taking vitamins or what the fuck's going on, but every time I'm having like hair debacles or whatever, this saves my hair so much. Well, I'm going to look at Costco. I know it's very seldom that it's there, but always check on, it's online. I should have said that at first. Check online on Costco for that Briogeo Deep Conditioning Mask. I got a mini Briogeo mask in gratis? Girl, hit me up, Brett. Wait, I'm so confused. I got a mini Briogeo mask in gratis. Girl, hit me up. Do you work at Sephora? Bitch. I probably should with all the money that I spend there. But back to my hair. This is like my number one hair recommendation for Sephora. Oh, shit. Well, anytime you get gratis that you don't want, let us know. I'm just kidding. Let's get into makeup because I'm pretty sure that was all of my skincare. Look, we're at 33 minutes and that was only skincare, hair care. Okay, we got through a lot. We got skincare, hair care, and fragrance out of the way. We're doing all right. So let's dive in. Primer. Guess the primer. Tatcha Silk Canvas. This stuff is the fucking best. This is like Facetune in a compact. It's the shit. I would say don't buy the full size because it will expire before you use it all up if you don't do makeup every day like I don't. I would get the mini size. I think the mini size is $22. I would get the mini because I feel like even that you probably won't use it all up unless you do your makeup like all day, every day. Cosmoprof has Olaplex for cheap. That's where I get mine because my sister's a licensed cosmetologist. So I get mine at Cosmo. I just got the hair oil as well. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but this is number one primer. I think it's amazing. You guys see it all the time. Like all of my other primers, I could literally throw out and be okay with just having that. The Pill on Me, no matter how I use it. See, I don't have that problem, but I take a very small amount and I like push it into my skin instead of like swiping it. Maybe that'll help. I'm sure you probably tried it, but I've heard some people say that. Got here late. You look so cute. Love it. Thanks, girl. This is the same outfit I wore on my Instagram. Do you store your makeup in original packaging? Yes, I do. I do just because I spend a lot. Not everything, but a lot of my stuff I do. Just because I'm I'm weird, I guess. But that is the only primer that I would recommend because I love it that much. And that's taken over my entire primer collection. I'm flicking my stuff in box is weird. Yeah, the only reason I don't is if I have a drawer of everything that doesn't come in a box, I'll take whatever it is out. Like I'm weird like that. You know what I mean? I like everything to look similar. So it drives me nuts, especially with drugstore. It's like you buy stuff and it doesn't come with a box. That bothers me. Next thing will be my concealer. Too Faced Born This Way. I would typically buy this at Ulta or the Too Faced website. I typically wouldn't buy this at Sephora, but this is my number one concealer. Let me know your guys' favorite concealers that are more, how do I want to say this? I want a more like luminous looking. How do I want to say this? I don't want it to be luminous, but I want it to look skin-like. I don't want a matte concealer. That's like what I'm on the prowl for now is like my next go-to concealer, but Too Faced Born This Way. This is my favorite. It's going to be like a medium full coverage. I love this stuff. Said free wait. Doesn't come in boxes, which somehow bothers me. I'm sorry. It's okay, girl. We all know what you're going through. We're all tired. Proud English major. So that's my number one concealer. What will I go in with next? I'll go in with I'll do bronzer, like my liquid bronzer. I'm still like dipping my toes in this. I usually use my Makeup Revolution stick foundation. Like I like using a cream foundation just in a deeper color for like my cream bronzer. But I really like this Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow bronzer in the shade Warmth. This is going to be a liquid. I like that it has a pump. I like the fact that I can mix this in with foundations if I wanted to. That's why I really like the idea of this. But the only thing that I don't like, well, I shouldn't say I don't like it. I think that some people may not like is the fact that this does have like tiny like gold glitters in it. I have it on my face right now. I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas on my face right now and also the Too Faced Born This Way. This is also the contour, like the cream contour. I have a bronzer over it, but this is what I use today. I'm going to have, I think, this look on IGTV probably on Sunday. So stay tuned if you want to see how I got this look. But almost everything, actually, I think everything except for like my lashes is in this video right now. Let's see, I need to use up my Shape Tape. I just put in a small drop of argan oil. See, I never think to do stuff like that. I'm like, no, just give me a product that just works with just using it. I don't want to mix in other products with it, you know? Love Makeup Forever, Stick Foundation. I need to like invest more in Makeup Forever because they're another brand that I'm like, I'm never intrigued, but I feel like they spend time on like making their products good because it's almost like they target makeup artists. So I feel like the quality of their makeup is going to be better for that reason. I wish Sephora sold Shape Tape. The girls at Ulta, here he is. Can't say it. You guys are so funny. All right, so after my bronzer, I'll go in with my foundation. If you're not familiar with my like complexion routine, my video will probably be in like the eye somewhere up here at some point. I'll put that up there. So if you want to watch it, it's up there somewhere. Makeup Forever lip pencils are my shiznit. We're gonna get to that. So let's move on to foundation. If I was to recommend one foundation from the sale, Jouer fucking Air Flash. I love this stuff. I love this because of how I do my makeup now. I would not have liked this if I didn't do my other creams and liquids because I would use this up so fast. Like I use a very, very, very minimal amount of foundation. That's like my actual skin color because I use like my cream bronzers and concealers underneath it, and then I put this over the top. So if I didn't do it that way, I would not like this, but I fucking love this foundation because of how skin-like it is. Like, if you look at me right now, you might be able to tell I have makeup on just because of how shiny I am, but that's because of how fucking hot it is in this room right now. But this is such a good foundation. I love that it's a spray, like it's an aerosol. So I could just spray this over my face if I wanted to. I don't because it always gets in my hair. I usually just spray this on like my sponge or my brush and then I stipple it in that way. And I just totally poke myself in the eye. What shadows on your eyes? I'll tell you guys in a few minutes. Fenty Matchstick for contour. I need to try that again because like when I did a Fenty review a long time ago. I think I took it down though. just because like the more that I used it, I don't know, I was very not myself in that video. So I was just like, you know what? It just like, I don't know, I didn't like the video itself. It might still be up on my channel, I'm not really sure. But when I tried it, I wasn't into these products like I am now. So I'd be curious to try it again. So I do need to try that. Ultas are medium percent. I only like the Fenty matchsticks for nose because they are dry. That was one thing I noticed. Like they're super dry. So I don't know if I would like those. So amber shade is perfect for gray undertone. See, I can't use gray. I'm almost afraid to watch your makeup recommendations. My car is already a oh shit. Well, maybe I could not persuade you, but maybe I'll give you some input. I would not be spending anywhere. I know. Yes, girl, can't wait to see your makeup haul. All right, so another one I wanted to mention. This is for, let me say this. Hold on. We'll go back to the Dior Air Flash. I don't even know where I just put it. I think this is ideal for any skin type. I think for dry skin, oily skin, I think anybody could wear this just because I have like normal, kind of dry, but not really. I have more, I would say normal and oily. I can use this no matter what. And this lasts, like if I film weddings, this is what I wear now because it lasts so long and it wears so gracefully. Like you can't tell, even wearing it right now, I've had this on for a few hours. Even if I go like this, because I just saw I had something on my face, it's like, it doesn't feel like it moves around or it like transfers or anything, or it might transfer, but it's like, it doesn't stray from your face. It's so weird, but I really, really love this Dior Air Flash. And this is where I would take advantage of getting that discount just because of how expensive this is, because this is like a $60-something foundation. But I would say if you're oily skin and you're looking for a matte, more like medium full coverage foundation, the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin, this stuff is just like pores. What are those? Because it just makes your skin look flawless. But this is the type on me. I could wear this in the summertime and it looks good. But if I wear this in the wintertime, forget about it. It looks like shit because of just the matte skin. You know, I need to try this with like my new routine though, because it might look different. But I would be more likely to wear this during the summer because I am more oily in the summertime. So I did want to mention this because I think the finish of it, it's like flawless. It looks beautiful. One that I've been really liking since I got it from Influencer is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating. This just makes my skin look just healthy and beautiful. And it has that, it's a tinted moisturizer, so it's very sheer coverage, but it makes my skin look very skin-like, beautiful, all that sort of shit that we all want in a tinted moisturizer, I guess. But I guess I like this because of everything that I put underneath it. It makes it look better. But I feel like something like this, if you're just like, you want to throw something on really quick, I think this is a really beautiful foundation, tinted moisturizer. I feel like powder foundations are the best for oily skin, but combo is tough. I never am intrigued about any. So if you have any recommendations on powder foundations, let me know. But I don't know. I don't really look for that full coverage anymore. I'm just like, make my skin look natural and luminous and dewy. And that's just like the vibe that I'm going for now. I've added so many foundations. New Guerlain, the Fenty Pretty Vulgar. After Tati's video today, I'm thinking of trying the Natasha Denona. I really want to try that Natasha Denona. What was it? The face glow? Excuse me. Oh, Cara. I want to try I keep seeing everybody trying that Makeup Forever powder, and I don't think it looks really good on anybody. At least in videos, I don't think it looks good. But I'd be the type that I couldn't wear just like a powder foundation. It Cosmetics powder foundation is the bomb. I've never tried that. Kat Von D is problematic as fuck, but her powder foundation is amazing. I think it was Nicole Guerrero I keep seeing talking about that. She does like sponsored posts on it, but I don't care about that. Makeup Forever wasn't good. Try that. Okay, we're not going to try Makeup Forever. I need a true long wear foundation for work for dry skin. Where'd it go? I'm telling you, I love this. I would also recommend Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. But we're talking about Sephora stuff, but that is a bomb-ass foundation. Let's see. I got the ABH and Fenty Hydrating for... Oh, I want to try the ABH. I went to Ulta the other day and I couldn't find it, so I didn't buy it. I don't need it anymore, but I'm addicted. I know, right? We're all addicted. I'm curious about the Fenty one too. So if you're doing reviews, can't wait to watch. One other one I want to talk about, this is for dry skin. So we did oily skin, Makeup Forever. This is the one I would recommend. Keep in mind, please, I am not dry skin or oily skin. So this is just based on my feedback from it for being combo skin. I would say this is better for oily, and this is better for dry. You guys knew Hourglass was coming. Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I don't know what the fuck Hourglass puts in their products, but they just make your face look so bomb. Kara, this is where you're not going to want to watch any further because it's going to be everything Hourglass and it's so expensive. But I feel like their products are so unmatched. This is such a good foundation, but I can't wear this in the summertime. I wore this on Shannon's birthday, and I don't care much now because I like to look like how I look right now, like shiny. And it's not oily. It's just like luminous and healthy looking. I like that, but I did notice that I had to blot a lot more frequently, especially like in this area right here, like my T-zone. So I feel like if you're dry skin, ooh, I think this would be so good. But like, just make sure you moisturize over your dry skin. Let's see. Hourglass Mineral Vera is the shit, especially to set under eye concealer. Let's just get right into. Oh no, we gotta do a couple more. I was say we're gonna get into powders and stuff. We're at our creams. We're going in the order. So let's do an honorable mention because I skipped over this. The Becca, what is this called? The Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is, I believe, going to be on sale at Ulta during the 21 Days of Beauty, which I don't think the dates are released yet, but I want to say that this was on there. I notice a big difference with the darkness in my under eyes when I use this and when I don't. I always forget to use it because it's like a step that I just don't want to take, you know, because my under eyes aren't insanely dark. But if I want my eyes to look a lot more brightened and awakened, I go in with this before my concealer. And this just has the most beautiful, like luminous, it's a really beautiful product. I really like the NYX one as well, but I like that this one has more of like a luminosity to it. So I feel like it's more flattering on my textured under eyes. Like I have fine lines and wrinkles, like I said. And I actually did a video like how I make my eyes look more brightened and awakened. If you guys want to watch that, I'll leave that in the corners somewhere at some point. I'll make sure I add that video to it though, just so you can see like what a difference that it actually makes because it just like brightens and uplifts your eyes. It's such a good product. I tried the Becca corrector once, but it probably creases so bad. I always put concealer over it and then I set it with powder and I don't have that problem. And it's another product. It's like a very little goes a long way. So I don't know, like I noticed that when I first used it because I used too much. I used such a thin layer of it. So maybe that'll help, but everybody's different. So everybody has their own perspectives, but I love that. Maybe if you guys have tried the Becca one and you didn't like it, there's a NYX one, but it's more matte. Like this one's going to have that more luminous effect, whereas the NYX one doesn't. It's more matte, but it's still a really nice product. Look, I got punched in the face when I wake up, so I feel you on the dark side. My circles aren't that bad. They're just someday, like if I'm on overnights, that's when they're worse. But it's not something that bothers me. You know what I mean? Let's talk about some blushes. This is my #1 recommendation for the sale: the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pinkgasm. I keep seeing this on and off the website. They had a peach one as well. If I see that come back, I'm going to buy that because I love this so much. This reminds me though, the more that I look at this, it kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm because it has that like little bit of a gold shift to it. I don't feel like they're identical, but I feel like if you had NARS Orgasm, you probably don't need this. But I think this is beautiful because it gives you that just luminous look to the skin. Like this is where filming a video is more useful. But it gives you that just highlighty, beautiful look. If you want to see this in action, it's probably all over my IG, like my IGTV. I wish Charlotte's new foundation. I know. I would like. She's coming out with like a dark corrector. I'm gonna buy that because Charlotte Tilbury is getting on the Hourglass level, like with all the products that I've been trying. And I will be doing a haul video just so you guys know. The packaging is straight up voodoo. I hate the bronzer one, and you swear it's empty in the daytime. It never ends. That's a good thing. I love the packaging on this because I like the fact that you could twist it to lock it. I didn't know that at first because it exploded all over my, well, it like exploded inside the cap, you know, because I didn't lock it when I traveled, but I still was able to use the product. I just had a ton of it on like the applicator itself. Her stuff, I know, it's like, I feel like they just make the skin look so just beautiful, youthful, all the same shit that Hourglass does for me. It just makes your skin look that much better. I'm going to talk about, this is a newer product for me, but this is what I would buy at Ulta. This is from Nude Sticks. The Nudies Bloom All Over Dewy Color in the shade Poppy Girl. I got this because it reminded me a lot of the, it was like a Tom Ford blush that Samantha Ravindal would use all the time, and I never see that available anymore. It's just a corally beautiful blush. This is better though for like spring, summer. So if you're looking for like fall, winter, I wouldn't get this shade, but they have, I think, 3 or 4 other shades as well. Totally can't place your accent. Where are you from? I'm from New York, like upstate New York, not New York City. It's so funny when people say that I have an accent because in my mind, I'm like, no, you have an accent. So this, I don't want to say too much on because I just started using it, but it gives me that luminous look to the skin. I just like that shit because it looks so much more flattering on my textured skin. And then the last one I want to talk about is the Milk Makeup, the lip and cheek set in the shade Work. Get the mini sizes of these if you're going to get Milk Makeup because these will last you forever. I feel like this is a really nice spring, or not spring, summer. Well, you can use this like all year, I feel. And I say like spring, summer because here in New York, we have winter, we get snow and stuff. So whenever we're in that time of year, I never wear like just the makeup you would anticipate in the summertime, if that makes sense. So I really like these minis. I really wish that they would make a mini bronzer though, because I would buy that in a heartbeat. I feel like for what you get, for how long this is going to last you, this is really nice, and you can use it on your lips or your cheeks. I like this for my lips, my cheeks, and I just like apply it right and then blend it out, and then it's good. It's just an easy product to work with. It's nice. I do think that I get more of a luminous finish from the other two. So if you want a more matte finish, I would say go for this one. But my number one recommendation would be the Charlotte Tilbury because I feel like that's just, that's like the ultimate cream blush for me. I love it. Do you prefer, we're in upstate. I'm like Syracuse area, kind of. Do you prefer liquid and stick blushes over powder blushes, or does it depend on the look you're trying? Right now, liquids. Just because I'm so like, I'm just like so into creams and liquids because I feel like they're so much more flattering on my skin, but I always top them off with a powder blush. So both. Yeah, again, have the bronzer in the milk and use it all the time. That's where I'm like, if you ever buy these milk makeup sticks, get the minis because they're like, what are they, $12 maybe? And they're going to last you forever. Natasha Denona blushes that come in her little palettes are amazing. I haven't tried those yet. Is that like the 4-pan one, the Bloom palette? Because I've been eyeing that for so long and I never bought it. Is this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter worn like a foundation? I get so confused. I haven't tried that yet, but I do want to buy it. I wanted to buy it at the last sale, but I missed it. Used to play pool in Maydale. Oh yeah, so that's like my father-in-law lives there. So you're not far from me at all. Or where you were isn't far from me. We're like an hour, maybe, like 45 minutes. I'm in Auburn. It's more like a highlighter than fun. Yeah, I feel like whenever I see people use it, it looks more of like a liquid highlighter with like a sheer amount of coverage. But I haven't tried it, but I want it. Thanks, Samantha Ravindal. That's how Samantha uses it too. She puts it like underneath everything. So that's like, she does her primer, if she even does it, and then puts that on top of that. I hope I just made sense. The only liquid highlighter that I want to mention is the Sephora Radiant Dewdrops. I think these are so nice. I heard Katie raving about these a long time ago. The packaging on them is so cheap, but the product is so beautiful. And these don't give you like that beaming look. They just give you a really nice, just like, yeah, it's like this does this no justice. But you can see the little bit of a shift right there. It's beautiful. I really like them. And they're like $7. They're super inexpensive. And if you've been eyeing anything from Sephora, this is the time to take advantage of the sale because that's the only time you're going to get Sephora on sale. I use it as a primer. Oh my God, the Sephora liquid eyeliners are fantabulous. I haven't tried those yet. Love your jacket. Thanks, girl. It's from Fashion Nova. Yes. This is like the most unflattering romper when you don't wear something over it. Put a jacket over it. You're just like, yes, bitch. I love it. My $4 romper from H&M. Okay, so that's all cream liquids. Powder time. Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This stuff's amazing. Get the mini. Don't get the full size. The mini size wasn't out when this initially came out. I wish I got the mini because I've had this since it launched. And this is still like chock full. Like this is a very little bit goes a long way type of product. The smallest amount. This is such a beautiful powder. It gives you that more like, it doesn't give you a matte look to the skin. If you want a matte look to the skin, I would say Laura Mercier translucent powder. So it depends on the vibe you're looking for. I would say dry skin, Hourglass. Oily skin, Laura Mercier. That's just based on my judgments, you know? But I really like this. I never liked this initially for underneath my eyes, but now ever since I changed up everything, oh, I love this so much. And it's a very little, goes a long way, like I said. One bad thing about the mini of the Hourglass is it doesn't come out easily. You have to beat it on your desk. Oh, man. That's a bummer because I wish they did the mini then, like this packaging. I love this packaging because it has like a little divot. Like the product that goes in that little disc looking part right there, that's all that you need to use. That's all that I use. I'm telling you, this powder is bomb. So Alexia said that she doesn't love the packaging on the mini, but if you're looking for just the product itself, I would say get the mini. Just because this is like, I want to say this was like $50-something. It's hella expensive. Oh my God, but it's so good. I agree. Are you skin types for those powders? Perfect. Hourglass, Black Magic wrapped in fairy dust, good with all their powders. You just took the words right out of my mouth. They're just, to me, Hourglass is unmatched. I think their brand is just so good. They're so consistent. There's been a couple products. I didn't like their lip oil just because I felt like I flew through it. Like I couldn't justify the price of it, but it was still a nice product, you know? But I just still am like, I just feel like their products are so good. I'm oily as fucking use, and I do use the veil sometimes. So oily skins can use that as well. Hi, Megan. It's better for under eyes for me though. See, at first I didn't like it for my under eyes, and now I love it. It's so weird. Hi, Denise. Oh, so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you guys too. Oh, that was really annoying. That was my chair. One other product I forgot to pull out earlier. This is not a setting powder. This is like if you want an angel to come down and kiss your face. Hourglass ambient powder. Oh my God, I love this so much. I use this when I used to freelance. I use this on every single bride and bridal party because it's like I said, an angel just comes down and kisses your face. It's so good. When you first look at it, like when you're applying it, you're like, this ain't doing shit. But when you see it in like different lightings and stuff, it makes such a subtle difference. They do have, I believe, minis of this. This is going to last you so long, though. Like powders, especially with Hourglass, I don't really mind spending the money on them because I know they're going to last me forever and a day. Oh, my God. I haven't tried Hourglass. Girl, you got to. Actually, do I want to say that? Because you might not ever go back if you start using Hourglass. I'm telling you, it's so good. Love the Hourglass powder. I have a mini and it's great. I also bought their holiday palette last year. I love their everything. Ambient lighting power is unmatched. It is. It's so beautiful. It's just like you look and you're like, this ain't doing anything. But especially if you want like a subtle highlight, like daytime appropriate highlight, it's so, so beautiful. So I have the shade Luminous Light. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful. What do I want to get into now? We're at the powders. Bronzers? We'll go to bronzers. We'll go to, yeah, because that's the order I would go in. Luminous Bronze Light from Hourglass. I'm telling you, you guys, this shit is so good. And this does have like a marble effect. And it has like where you see the lighter pieces, it's luminous light is what's in this. This I use all year long. I have it on right now. I use it at my fairest, at my darkest. It always shows up on me. again, beautiful. I don't know what the fuck they put in their products, but they're so good. I can't, if I haven't sold you on this yet with how much I talk about it, I don't think I ever will. So that is what I like for bronze. If you want a like shimmery bronzer, if you're looking for a matte bronzer, the Omega bronzer from Marc Jacobs. This is my perfect contour powder. It's the perfect tone. I have the shade Tantastic. I believe that they just came out with a deeper shade. I could be wrong. I meant Fenty's brown. I haven't tried Fenty's yet. I need to try that though. But this is my favorite contour. Like if I'm contouring, I really haven't contoured in a while. If I contour, I use this. I love it. And if you want an all over matte bronzer, this one's so good. You get such a big pan of product, like so excessive. It's huge. Love this so much. And it smells like coconuts. That's always a plus because I love me some coconuts. Haven't opened it, but I'll try it. Oh, I think I missed something. Laura Mercier is my go-to oily skin for setting powder. I love that if I want to look matte. So that is, if you have oily skin, I would say that is a really nice setting powder. So bronzers are done. Let's talk about some blushes. Hourglass blushes are my jam. I have the shades Luminous Flush. I feel like this is, or no, this is Diffuse Heat. I put them in the wrong ones. This one, I was expecting to pull more coral, but it pulls very pink. Still beautiful. Love it so much. And then I also have, I put them in the wrong boxes. What the fuck am I saying? I think Luminous Flush is the most, how do I want to say it? Like the most amount of people could wear this. Like I feel like this is daytime appropriate, nighttime, all sorts of skin tones. This is beautiful. If you're a bride, I think this is the perfect bridal blush. It just gives you that luminous looking skin. They need to sponsor you for all this work. Girl, I'm telling you, I say it in like all my videos. I'm like, Hourglass, if you want to sponsor your girl, let me know because I fucking love Hourglass. They're my favorite brand. If I were to collab with anybody, which is wishful thinking, they would be the brand that I would choose because they're just, I can't find anything else like their products. And it's just like, it's almost like when you use them for the first time, you're like, I don't get this hype. But then you keep reaching for it and reaching for it and reach. It's so weird because when you look at them, you're just like, there's nothing unique about them. But on the face, even if you swatch them, if you go in store and swatch these, don't even do it because you're going to talk yourself out. You're going to be like, I can't justify the price of that for what these look like. You have to put them on your skin. And some people probably won't like Hourglass. This is just based on my experience. Where you really see it is when you apply it to your face. I have no power at Sephora, but I know, right? Our Hourglass rep is a doll. Oh my God. Somebody give me like an Hourglass Connect because I need that to happen in my life. Another blush that I love is the Becca Mineral Blush. And I think they're discontinuing these. I think you could find this at like Marshall's right now. But this is, Becca Songbird is my favorite blush of all time. I don't know what it, like, I just feel like this shade especially is so unique. This is what I have on my face right now. I feel like the shade of this is beautiful. And when you use these, you just go, boop, and you still have to dust off like your brush because of how pigmented these are. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I can't find this anywhere, but I think this is still available at Ulta. I have, I think, 3 different shades, but this one's my favorite. Everyone tag Brit with Hourglass charge. I know, right? But this is my favorite one. This shade specifically is Songbird. This one, I feel like it looks beautiful on my skin at my darkest and at my lightest. I just love this. You know what? Has Hourglass ever sponsored anything? They have. They do. I think Robbie DeChristie just did a sponsorship with them. They have. I think you have to have like management or something because how they haven't noticed me talking about them yet, I have no fucking idea. Because I feel like that's all I talk about. We have it at my Sephora. Yes. Yeah, like so they do. They definitely do. I got Wild Honey for 50% off on Sephora. Yeah, I think they are discontinuing that formula or something. They're probably like gonna come out with new blushes or something. But I think this is the standout shade. I like the shades of the other ones, but this is my favorite because I have not found a shade that looks like this with any other brand. At least I don't think I have. So that's it for my blushes. Let's talk about all of our favorite highlighter. First one I want to mention is Becca. This is Opal. my favorite is Champagne Pop. I wish that never had any ties to Jaclyn Hill to it because of how much I love it. If you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But their formulas are, they're so beautiful. I'll stop on this. Don't ever let it go. But I really like Opal. I have so many different shades in this, but I feel like the formula is what's really beautiful about these. So this is definitely a favorite. But again, Champagne Pop is my favorite because I could wear it all year, which I can with Opal unless I'm at, I wouldn't say all year for Opal. I feel like if I'm like light and like just getting a tan, you know, but when I get my tannest, I don't think I can use it, but I really like Prosecco Pop. I wish that had nothing to do with Jaclyn either, but that is what it is. That doesn't change the fact that it's the product itself and they still sell it. So I still really like that product. I would say if you're going to purchase anything from, like purchase a highlighter from Sephora for the sale, I would go for Dior. I really love Dior's highlighters. I have this one on my face right now. This is the Dior Nude Air Luminizer in the shade 003. So that's the highlight that's on my skin right now. This lighting, like this doesn't know justice for how beautiful it is. But if I were to purchase anything, like if I were to encourage you to purchase a Dior highlighter, I would say to buy one of these Backstage face palettes, especially if you like the shade that's on my face right now, because I feel like the shade in here looks so similar to what that shade is. And I like that you get the variety. You get like a pink, a white, and a gold, and a deep bronze, which I can't use the deep bronze like ever besides an eyeshadow. But they also have another, like this is the #1 palette, but they also have a #2. I really like this. I don't reach for it that often. I don't really know why. It just kind of gets lost in my drawer. But this is where I would take advantage of the 20% if I've been eyeing it. But I think that the only thing to be mindful of with these is they do have a little bit of like a glittery reflect in there. So if you don't like glitters in your highlighters, you probably won't like these. That's just something to be mindful of. And then I want to mention this because I love it so much. And I know that some of these, at least one of these, were supposed to be permanent. The Hourglass Strobing highlighters. What are they? The Hourglass Strobe Light powders, I guess. But this was limited edition because all amazing things are always a limited edition. But I love the formula on these. I'm not sure which shades were supposed to be permanent, if there were even any. I thought there was at least one. But I think the formula on these are beautiful, and they do sell them individually, and they also do sell them in mini sizes as well. So I do really like these as well. Let's see. Oh, Jimmy. That highlighter is perfection. Oh, thanks, girl. Are you talking about this one? Dior? It's beautiful. I really love those. You'll see a better look at it on my IGTV when I do that video. I know. I feel like I'm also, I know. I'm the same way. I'm like, everything just compares. Or it doesn't compare. I try to compare everything to Hourglass and it just doesn't work. I'm making that a D stand. All right, so that's it for my face powders. Let's talk about some eyeshadow palettes, shall we? I'm sure this is why a lot of people are here. Okay, I'm impressed with myself that this is only at an hour because I feel like I've been talking for like 4 at this time. 2 I want to mention, I would typically not buy these at Sephora. I would buy these at Ulta. Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam. These are 2 of my favorite palettes that Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with. This one I think is perfection for fall winter. I love the berry tones in it. This is what I feel like they became known for with their eyeshadow palettes. So I still think this is an oldie but a goodie. And then Soft Glam, this is like a basic bitch that wants to be sultry, sexy. Like, so you can go from like basic to, you know, I don't even know the word, but like when you want to transform from day to night, you know, this is the palette that I would use. And Bridal, oh my God, so good. Both bomb palettes. But I have a secret love for, I hated the Norvina. I hated that palette so much. So these palettes I really love. I don't love the packaging. This is one of the reasons why I keep these in the original package, just because they are that like suede. So they get so dirty so quickly. So I really love these. But if you are just a basic bitch, you want some bomb-ass eyeshadows, you travel a lot, Natasha Denona Mini Nude, I need to buy another one of these because one of my shades fell out the other day, and this is just, it's such a good basic bitch palette. Like, you don't have to think about using it. It's just, it's perfection. And the quality of these shadows are amazing. And it's only 25 bucks. So you get, it's like, you get a taste of the luxury before you get addicted. And then you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to compare all of my eyeshadows to this because they're so amazing. I mean, I love the idea of these minis. And I love the fact that like she did the Sunrise palette, how she did it like a big palette, but kind of scaled it back to make it a more affordable price. Because Natasha Denona's, they're just, her eyeshadows are so fucking expensive. So I feel like this gives us that taste of that high quality performance eyeshadow. You know what I mean? You have a nice tan complexion. But thanks, girl. Don't do it. Get away, Jug. I know, right? I know. But I feel like that's such a good palette though. Like I said, basic bitch, like doesn't want to go crazy with your eyeshadows or anything like that. It's just like perfect day to day, and you can even amp it up at night. Like, I don't know. I really love that palette. Now, if we want to talk about color, we'll talk about the eyeshadows that we have on my face right now. Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream is now available at Sephora. This is a brand new palette, 20% off or 15% off. This palette's fucking bomb. I'm going to do a dedicated video on it. I've tried every shade in this, I think, at this point. Did I? No, this is the only one I haven't tried yet. It's this hot pink, but I don't even give a fuck. All of these shadows are beautiful, like high quality. This is not a ColourPop palette. That's like a common misconception. Like when people were seeing this online, they're like, oh, it just looks like a ColourPop palette. No, these are so easy to work with, especially like colors like these. They can tend to freak people out. They're just like, they're very intimidating. Like if you were to look at this as a beginner with makeup, you would probably not even touch this because of how intimidating. This is the type of shadow you could just dip your brush in and just like dab it in and it just blends itself. Like it's effortless. They're so beginner friendly. And like I said, I'm going to do a dedicated video on this, but if anything were to sell you on this palette, it's going to be this shade right here, Blue Diamond. I've showed this so many times, but it's like, it's so beautiful. It's so good. Like I had never tried. I just blended it out a little bit because I swatched that like shit. But I had never tried the Lunar Beauty palettes before. This makes me want to buy Life's a Drag because it's that good. I really love the quality of it. I think it's very cohesive with that Life's a Drag palette because a lot of people were saying, they're like, oh, I don't get the color story. Like there's nothing unique about it. And I don't find anything in my collection that looks like these. The closest thing that I was showing in like my first impressions of this video, I'm sorry, I'm blinding you guys. I did a first impression live stream on this and I was comparing some of the shades to the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker because I feel like some of the shades are comparable, but nothing is identical. Like this is a truly unique palette for my collection. Highly recommend it. It's 48 bucks. So that's where I would take advantage of that 20% off because this is a fucking palette. And do I even need to do another video on it at this point? I'm just saying. But the packaging on this, everything, I feel like he knocked it out of the park with this. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that because I did just see this arrive on the Sephora website. So if you've been eyeing it, it's beautiful. I have that Blue Diamond shade. That's what's on the inner corner. Again, it's not doing it any justice, but I will have an IGTV as long as all of my footage came out okay. That will be on my IGTV probably on Sunday, maybe Monday. We'll see. It'll be on my IGTV though eventually, as long as everything went well. So last thing for makeup products. No, this is not the last thing. I'm still looking at a bunch of lip products, so that's still makeup. Setting sprays. I really love the all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay, but I would not buy this. I would buy the Scandinavia Bridal Spray because it's the same exact thing for you get double the product and it's literally the same thing. Like Scandinavia makes this setting spray. I would say buy the one from Scandinavia because this is 4 ounces. The Scandinavia one is 8 ounces and it's the same price as this one. So if you want something that's more easily accessible, this is the way to go. But if you don't mind ordering online, paying actually less because Scandinavia always has sales, I would get the Scandinavia. You get it right on the Scandinavia website. Cover FX, Mattifying equals life. I really love the Cover FX high performance setting spray. This is like, if I don't want my makeup to move, this is like hairspray in a bottle for your setting spray. I didn't use this today. I used the Gerard Cosmetics today because I just wanted to play with that a little bit more because I just got that. I wanted to test it out. But I really love this. I use this all the time. And again, it's like hairspray. If you get it in your hair, you will feel like you have hairspray in your hair. So need to try the Rich Lux Gerard Slice. I really like them. They give you a more like luminous finish. I feel like that's why I look so luminous, aside from the fact that I'm sweating right now. But I am eyeing that Biba palette from Natasha Denona. Are the shades in that similar though? Because I have had people say that like the shades in that are very similar to one another. But these are the two setting sprays I would recommend. Again, if you're looking at the Urban Decay and don't mind ordering off the Skin and Avia website, I would do that. But do you, boo-boo? Do whatever you want. Live your best fucking life. Okay, let's get into lip products. Oh my God, are you guys sick of hearing me talk yet? Holy shit. We'll do lipsticks first. First one, my number one lipstick recommendation is the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk. Oh, so good. I've only tried the shade Pillow Talk, but I love the formula of these. I have been eyeing the Hot Lips too, but this one, it's like a My Lips but better, but the formula of these are so long lasting and they're matte, but they don't make your lips feel like crusty and gross. This is a really nice formula that I love so much. And then another lipstick I want to mention are the Bite Beauty, what are they? Amuse Bouche lipsticks. I had the shade on Merengue today. I love these. I love the way that they smell. Oh, so good. Really nice nudes, really nice formula. I like how they have like it's like kind of minty. I can't ever put my finger on it, like the exact scent that these have, but I have 4 other shades. Do you guys want me to swatch them? I have Honeycomb. I feel like this was the one that was more like widely talked about. So this is Honeycomb right here. This is more of like a true nude. I'll give you guys swatches. Hold on. Merengue, I already did. I have Chai. I feel like this one's beautiful for fall and dark skin. Oh, bitch. If you have a darker complexion, so good. So that was Chai. The only downfall with these is they're so soft. So you're going to want to keep them in like a more, not dry area. Or no, maybe I used sugarcane. Did I use sugarcane today? No, that's too pink for what I had on today. So it's another like pinky nude. So this is sugarcane right here. I know this is doing them no justice, but who doesn't love watching like lipstick swatches? So the Bite Agave, or I keep wanting to call them the Agave. The Bite Amuse Bouche lipsticks, I really love those as well, but they are very, very soft. That's the only downfall I would say. The Biba palette is a cream to powder formula, the best palette she's ever created. Do you have the Sunrise palette? Because I was eyeing that one too, because I really like the color story of that. I cannot stop using it. Rhubarb is so pretty on everyone except me. Is that the Bite Beauty? I don't have that one. What other lipsticks do I got? Oh, Charlotte Tilbury is my number one for matte. I should have said this. For matte lips, Charlotte Tilbury, the Matte Revolution. If you want the most beautiful looking lipstick, NARS Audacious. Oh my fucking God. These are so good, but these are available at Ulta. Get these at Ulta. These are so good. These are my all-time favorite formula for lipstick. Oh, they're so pigmented. I like every time I use these again, I'm like, I forget how just good they are. So beautiful. So that was the shade Anna. Is this one here? The true nude is going to be Barbara, or at least it's a true nude. It's kind of like a peachy nude, I guess you could say. Oh my God, these are so just, they're so good. And then this is going to be Anita. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to try to do this. Ready? It's like full pigment. So good. I love the NARS Audacious lipsticks. These are, yes, my favorite lipstick formula. Charlotte's not far behind. It's different though. It's different. Matte finish, Charlotte Tilbury. These are more of like a cream finish, if you will. So I love both of those. Oh, so good. Every time I use it, I forget how good it is. I wore Anita yesterday. I love them all. I want to have all of those in my collection. I need to start wearing them more though. I never touch them, it seems like. Okay, so I think that's it for my lipsticks. We'll get into liquid lipsticks. First one, Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paints, Balm.com. My favorite one is Uncuffed. So beautiful. I feel like this looks so different on so many different skin tones, but it's hella pigmented. This one does pull a little bit dark, so I feel like when you look at it like this, it doesn't look that dark, but it pulls pretty dark on me. This one is unbuttoned. I can wear it with like a lip liner, but by itself on me, it just looks like concealer lips. So I don't wear this one by itself. If anything, I usually put like uncuffed all over and then I put unbuttoned like in the center. But I really like this formula. I might pick up another one of these during the sale. I'm like trying to catch my breath and realize what I'm doing. Another liquid, it's not a liquid lipstick, okay? It's a like lip stain, but I guess okay, we'll just call it a liquid lipstick. The YSL, he's got a funky name, the Tatouage Couture Matte Stain. So it's technically a lip stain. Oh my God, I need to get every color in this. I love this shade, but not for like the time of the year that we're getting into. It's so beautiful, but it's going to be like a buildable stain / buildable liquid lipstick. But the applicator on it is my favorite part. I'm going to try to show you guys how it has that flat edge. I can get such a nice application with this. It's just a bomb-ass lip product. I love it so much. So I want to get a nude shade or maybe like a fall appropriate shade in this formula, but I really, really love this a lot. So uncomfortable, and they're so comfortable. It's like you can't even feel them on your lips. Oh my God, so sorry, long time no see. Oh my God, the cameras are having a little powwow. Let's see. If you buy one, oh, they'll engrave it. I don't have a Dillard's near me, but that's so cool. I love that engraving stuff. It just gets me. All right, so that's it for liquid lip type products. Oh my God, I forgot a mascara. We're going to jump back to mascara. I would say mascara is the one thing I'm like, buy it in drugstore. But the Caution mascara from Hourglass, who didn't see that coming? I do really like this, but I don't know. I haven't, like, this would be the one that I'm like, if you're going to get a mascara, get this one. But they do have a mascara set right now. It's like you get like 5 samples, but then you get a gift certificate for a full size of one of those 5. It's like 5 or 6. You get a gift certificate for a full size of one of the mascaras that are in that set. The one that they had, my mom bought it, and she got a full size of the Hourglass. So she got the gift set and paid less for the full size by getting the set. It was so weird. I'll leave it linked down below after the fact, but I would say get the set if you're going to get a mascara at Sephora. But I always just say, I'm like, that's the one product I'm like, just buy at drugstore, because I haven't had one that's groundbreakingly good. Like the Kush, I like it, but I don't love it. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes all day. I haven't tried that one, so maybe I need to try that. But I think the set is the way to go. Lovey says, love you, girl. That's honestly what I do. If I was looking for a mascara, I would buy one of those sets. Even if I wasn't really interested in any of them, I would still buy it because the value is so good. I have a pimple right behind my ear and it's driving me crazy. So I wanted to shoot that in there because I just saw that in my collection. Oh my God, I didn't even do brows, but we'll talk about the Aqua Lip from Makeup Forever. I love this lip liner. I think this is a really nice formula. It's creamy, but it's like it doesn't transfer. It's a really nice formula. It's a lip liner. There's not much else to say about it. My favorite lip liners, though, are MAC because I like that they actually build when you're applying them. I feel like these they do the job by lining your lips and they don't stray. So I do really like these. And I like the fact that they're not super just... Usually when you have a more long-lasting lip liner, the formula of them is more tough, whereas this one's not like that. Cushion caution. And that's where the last lash like set had both of those in there. I thought that was such a bomb gift set. That's why I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, even if you don't like them, just buy that one because it has two really good mascaras. But I still am like, I don't know. I have a hard time spending top dollar on a mascara. You know what I mean? Oh, the carriage. You guys are killing me. All right, so I'm going to jump back to brows because this will be really quick, and then we'll go back to like lip glosses. So the Anastasia Brow Wiz, this is like my go-to. I use this all the fucking time. This is going to be in the 21 Days of Beauty. I would buy this at Ulta if you can. I still think it's worth the $21 because there's a bunch of dupes for it, but I truly feel like there's nothing else like it. And then I also do really like the Urban Decay Brow Blade, another one I would also buy at Ulta, just because their point system. I like this, but I don't love it. Let me correct myself. I love this end of it, like the felt tip, or is it a brush tip? I think it's a brush. I like the brush tip on it. I wish that there was a way to get like a brush tip on this, and that would be like the perfect brow product ever. I'm like slowly just seeing my face get shinier and shinier, and it's so distracting to me. But these are my two brow recommendations. I like brow pencils. I don't really mess with pomades because I have pretty like substantial brows without any product at all. So like these just make it quick and easy for me. So I like both of those, but I would not purchase either one of those at Sephora. I would buy them at Ulta if you're in the US and you have that option. Okay, let me get into lip glosses. First lip gloss is going to be, I'm so fucking glad that I didn't film this to the fullest extent because I cannot believe how much I've talked in this video. The Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs, these are my shit. My favorite now, though, is the shade Fussy. I feel like this is such a beautiful shade. I really like Diamond Milk as well. I was ride or die for Fenty Glow for the longest time, but as soon as this one came out, I just reached for this one more. But this is Fussy. I would say if you have a darker complexion, avoid this one because it shows really glittery and just white on the lips. But if you have like lips like I do, it just gives a really beautiful look to the lips. I'll put some on right now. I had the shade Fussy on, but you see how it looks lighter? So if you have lips the shade, like a similar shade to mine, it's like you could still see it, but it's not as apparent. But if you have a darker complexion, this doesn't look as flattering on your lips. I feel like these two would be beautiful if you have darker complexions, but I love the formula of these. Any shade that she launches, unless it's just like a black one, even then, I would probably still buy it because this is my favorite lip gloss formula that's sold at Sephora. You guys like how I changed that? This used to be like my all-time favorite, but I've had so many that I've been loving lately, so it's hard to say like what my all-time favorite is. Let's see. Someone please teach me how to create hair like I know, right? That's why I love brow. Like, I love the fact that I have brows, so I don't have to worry about that. Another lip gloss that I love are the Sephora glosses. These, what are they called? The Outrageous Effect Volume or Outrageous Plump Effect glosses. I have the shade 06, but they have a beautiful like nudish looking one, and I think almost like a light pink. These are glossy as a mofo, but these have that like not tingling. It's like a cooling sensation. If you don't like the tingles or just the feelings on your lips when you apply glosses, you won't like these. Another one that I really like that has a similar effect are the Marc Jacobs. I love these so much. I have, let's see, my favorite one is the shade Pretty Thing. Sugar Sugar is the one that everybody talks about, but I feel like this is the one that I use the most just because it's like a pretty nude, super glossy. We're doing like gloss porn for the past 2 days between my Instagram and now this. Oh my God, I forgot another, let's see, this one, Hourglass Unreal High Shine lip glosses. Are you guys sick of hearing about freaking Hourglass yet? I love the shade Cosmic. This reminds me, honestly, of the Charlotte Tilbury. It reminds me of that, what do you call it? The Glowgasm wand, the Pinkgasm. This reminds me of like a lip gloss form of that because it has pink but a gold reflect in it. It's beautiful, but this is another one that has that like cooling-ish sensation on it. So another one you probably won't like if you like that. And then another one that I really love is the Dior Lip Maximizer. This is where I would take the time to invest, get that 20% off. But let's be real, all of these are hella expensive. This is one that I need to build a little bit more because the applicator is so small. Like, I don't like the applicator on this, but I used to swatch this. It's going to be this one right here. I used to swatch this all the time in the store, and I would just let it sit on my hand And every single time it would be like the last man standing because I would like wipe around it, wipe off everything else, but I would just let it sit there because it was just so pleasing to the eye. I loved it for so long. And then one day I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to buy it. And it has like the most like microscopic shimmers in it. It's so beautiful. It's just a really beautiful gloss. So expensive, but it's gorgeous. And then the last lip gloss I think I want to mention. Are you guys sick of hearing me talk yet? Holy shit. I don't think these are like the most amazing lip glosses that people make them out to be, but I love the shade of this one because I had other shades and I was like, I don't see where people like, because people are raving about these so much. These Bite Beauty French press lip glosses. Okay, they smell like coffee. So if you're a coffee lover, you'll instantly love that. The thing that I love the most about these is the applicator because I like that it comes, like I love when stuff comes to like a point because then I can really get in there. I love the shade for fall though. I just got a whiff of the smell. It does. It smells like almost like an espresso or something like that. Or a French press. Duh. But this is the shade Dirty Chai. This is the most beautiful shade of lip gloss for like fall winter. I fucking love this one. I haven't tried it. I've been wondering. You're probably talking about these. Oh my God, I am so sweaty right now. It's ridiculous. I don't think they're worth like, let me word this right. They're not worth the hype that they get, but they're good. Like this one, I love the shade of it. I think the shade of it is so unique and it's so beautiful because it's got like a rosy terracotta. I'm sure there's shades out there that look just like this, but I don't know. It was like a compilation of the things. I'm like, okay, this one's worth it. But I hear everybody raving about flat white and I'm just like, that looked like shit on me. And that's just my preference. I adore the Pat McGrath lip gloss and Flash Fantasy. Hate the name. I know, right? I haven't tried those because I swatched them on my hand in store and they like instantly separate. And that's something that I don't love. But I should try like the sample sizes of those on here. So it appears we have a first grade. All right, so I'm going to wipe off all these. Let's get one more look at all the gloss porn that we talked about today. So beautiful. I really do love all those. I think my least favorite though would probably be the Sephora one. I think for the price of this though, this is a good gloss, but this does separate. So I don't feel like it's as long lasting. What else do we got? We got some brushes, some tools. Let's fly through these so we can get this done and over with, shall we? So first thing, I really like the Fenty Beauty sponge. This isn't my all-time favorite, but it's a good sponge. I have been loving the Real Techniques like face and body one or like the body complexion sponge. Beauty Blender's another one. I would buy those at Ulta. This would be the one that I would buy at Sephora because this is Fenty, so it's the only place that you can get one. Next thing is the NARS Ita brush. This is like if you struggle with contour, first of all, get the dupe that I used to talk about all the time. It's a $4 Amazon dupe. It's almost identical to this, but this one is a lot softer, and I feel like this one is better, but $4 versus $55. I still think this is a really nice brush because it makes your contour like dummy proof. It just makes it so easy just to be like, cuts out your edges real quick. It's such a good brush. I really do love it. I actually ended up decluttering the Amazon dupe for this just because this one's just, it's softer. The one from Amazon was getting really scratchy the more that I used it. So I still really recommend this one, even though it's balls expensive. We have some Sephora brushes. These are the Sephora Pro brushes. Highly recommend these brushes. I love the aesthetic of these. I love that they taper. So I have the Sephora Pro Featherweight Crease in the number 38. I really like this for my crease. I really like the Pro Featherweight Fan in the number 92. I love that they come with these like cases, I guess you could say. I love this one for bronzer. Oh, so good for bronzer. Love that one so much. And then I also have the number 55, which I feel like this is like if you want one brush that will do everything, it's this one, the number 55. I can do everything. I can do blush. I can do bronzer. I could contour with this if I wanted to. You can even like squeeze it sideways and contour this way if you wanted. I could dust away powder with this. I feel like this is a perfect like all-in-one brush. So I really do like this one. And then the Pro Featherweight Complexion in the number 90. I like this one for blush. It's just like the perfect place your brush right here. Boom. Love this blush. Love this blush brush. Yeah, 55 is the best multitasking. I love this one too. But the Sephora, they're so soft. This is the time to take advantage of that sale. And then I did notice that this brush is in stores now. I don't know if it's online. The Huda Beauty Eyes Fender Blender Brush. I never thought I would see the day that I actually looked for a brush like this. Use 90 for contour. I've never tried that. We'll have to try that. But this brush I love for, like, this is how I applied the inner corner today. I love this for any sort of glittery, sparkly, any type of shadows like this if I want like a precise application, because this applies to me, it's a sponge. So it applies more like a finger than a brush would, if that makes sense. I never thought I would like one of these brushes. And then I like how it has this end. It's a silicone end. This end you can do glitter super easy and super precise. And this is another one you can get right on the inner corner. I never thought I would like a brush, especially for like when you see those cheap ass sponge applicators in like drugstore eyeshadow palettes, you're just like, why do I need this? You throw it out. I literally bought this brush because I wanted it for metallics and I wanted it to be a precise application, because I usually do like a cut crease and I want a precise application that way. And I just go overboard with my finger. This I could go in and still get the pigmentation, the pickup that I would with my finger, just with a brush. So I really do like this. And then I think the last thing, unless I forgot anything, the Sephora Lash Applicator. These make putting on false lashes so fucking easy. So I highly recommend it. I think these are like $10. Super inexpensive. You don't have to get the Sephora ones if you don't want to. But this is where I got mine. I got mine in like I think it came with like lash glue, a pair of lashes, and then this in like a little gift set. That's how I bought this. I love it. One more thing. We all need to clean and take care of our brushes, right? Cinema Secrets Brush Cleaner is so fucking good. This has a very strong vanilla scent to it. I love the smell of it though. Some people don't like it. I love it. It smells like vanilla. It's very, very intense, but this will spot clean all of your brushes. So I highly recommend this because this does do like it keeps your brushes sanitary. So I love this stuff. I buy the big bottle of it, but you can get like a spray bottle size. This is what I do. I buy the big bottle and I just fill my spray bottle, because what I'll do is I'll just spray my brushes and then I'll wipe them off on a towel and then my brushes will look brand spanking new. So I love this stuff so much. And I think, is that everything? I just saw something and I'm kind of kicking myself. I'm just going to talk about it real quick. Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadows. I totally forgot about this. I don't know how it's in my top drawer. These glitter eyeshadows, though, if you have oily lids, these will break up on you. This is something that I personally experience. I need to start trying them with either a glue base or something down first, but these do crease. So just be mindful of that. But the effect that these gives are beautiful. It's just one of those things that I kind of pick and choose my battles. Like if I'm not, I usually reach for these if I'm not going to be wearing makeup for a long period of time. But if I'm wearing makeup all day, I won't reach for these. I need to try that with a glue to see if that makes a difference. But I think that's it. The Stila glitters are amazing, but people, do they really use them anymore? I would get those at Ulta too. It's like there's so much stuff that I could recommend. It's ridiculous. So I want to know, what is your guys' #1 recommendation before we get off? I went through that way faster than I was expecting to. I thought for sure we'd be here for like 2.5 hours. It's crazy. Primer powder, then hourglass. I'll have to try that. But that's basically how I do my eyeshadows anyways, though. I do like my concealer. I set it with a powder, and then I put the eyeshadow on top of it, and it still creases over, like when I'm wearing it for a longer period of time. Let's see. Maybe I'll try to do a video narrowing that down. My card is now at 1,500. Do like a decluttering my Sephora cart for the sale. That'd be fun. It's like we're shopping with you. I love those videos. I just did a decluttering my loves list, and I thought that was really fun, even though I was very unsuccessful. I didn't really declutter that much, but if you want to watch it, cool. Yeah, shop with me. Oh my God, that'd be so fun. I'd watch it. I'd watch all your videos, though. Oh, I watched. I was sitting there, I'm like, I really didn't declutter that much out of there. Yeah, Kara, definitely do that. So tell me, what are your guys' number one recommendations? Oh my God, my chest and the back of my neck are so sweaty. The price you pay to look cute, right? I guess I need to get, yeah, right? I wouldn't kick her ass out. For realsies. I know, you guys were like bonding. Oh my God, so funny. Come on, give me your guys' recommendation. Kara, what's your number one recommendation? Both Kara's. Number one recommendations. I don't know if Alexia's still on here. I can't tell who's still on here. Give me your guys' number one recommendations. Come on. Especially concealer. 2 things I got in there the last few months that are great are the Gently Beauty Bronzer and the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Is that worth the hype, the Flawless Filter? The Pat McGrath lip gloss, hands down. Oh, the Fenty Beauty Bronzer. Okay. Maybe I need to try that. Biba. Makeup Forever HD Concealer. I always see like sponsor posts on that, but I never see just people using it. What are the concealers that I see a lot? I've been seeing the Oma. Is it, or Oma? Something Beauty from Ulta. I've been seeing a lot of people like that one. What's the other concealer? It's like the avocado concealer. What brand is it? Milk, right? Milk Makeup Concealer? Is that the one? Okay, so I need to get the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Georgia, oh, who did I hear talking about that? Was it Mel Thompson? It's great if you want a nice glow that isn't sparkly. It can be used as a foundation. Okay, I'm going to need that then. Shape Tape is my new addiction. Oh, yes, First Aid Beauty. That's it. That's that concealer. I hear everybody talk about that. Oh, so exciting. I'm so glad you guys like live streams because they're so much easier for me. Oh my God, look at all my filming equipment behind me. What a fucking mess. Jouer Molten Glow Highlighter. I'm like, do I need another highlighter? I'm trying to be so selective. I don't think I'm going to have that many new makeup products. I say that now and watch. I'll have a huge ass haul. I love your live stream. Thanks, girl. I have to replenish some of my skincare. So I'm like, I know that's going to take up most of my money. All right, I'm sweating balls. So I think I'm going to go for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I'm sorry if it was so long, but again, I hope you guys are like watching it back at a 2.0% or whatever you call it. Stila Cream Blushes. Peony in particular. Did I know that they had cream blushes? I don't think so. Herbivore. I don't know how to say that. Serum. I love serums. The new melt palettes are everything. I want the Gemini palette in the worst way. I use them on all my brides. I'll have to look at those. I've been eyeing the, what do you guys think about the new Boing highlight or the Boing concealer? I've been eyeing the Buxom blushes for a while, like the primer infused ones, but I haven't tried those yet. But yeah, that Melt Gemini palette, I'm eyeing that. I'm like, do I want that palette or the Biba? Decisions. Oh, and the Ordinary Rosehip Seed Oil is good for a big crack. I've tried that before. I didn't like it that much. I just didn't really notice anything. I need something to help me with this scar right there. It drives me fucking crazy. And I can never cover it with concealer. It drives me nuts. Let's see. Gemini sitting out back. I want to run off with it. I know, it's so cute. I like the OG concealer. For being a high-end range, would expect. Yeah, I thought when I first saw it, I'm like, they could have done better there. Definitely agree with that. Okay, I need to go because I need to like take my clothes off because I'm so hot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will update the description box as soon as I can, but I have to get all my equipment together for tomorrow. Good night. It's now 3:45 a.m. in London. Oh, that's so cool. I had slightly fit scars for use of the Biscagana. Oh, I need Alexia, you gotta send me some recommendations. It's like I had a pimple there and the scar has never left. So I need something. It's just like, you see it? It drives me crazy. Show it to me. I know. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys in my next one. We'll see if it's a live stream or what. Live streams are just easier for me. Okay. Bye.